all parts of a whole. None of this would have worked without any one of us putting in our own individual drum beat.
And the opportunity to learn about myself and also about others in the group that would be basic communication and leadership styles through drumming, of all things.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to see how some of our character traits bubble to the surface and then are viewable in other things that we're doing. Also, overall, I see everybody is really relaxed, calm, and I would say that we're probably going to have one of the better board meetings we've ever had as an organization because everybody is so connected and calm.
Everybody has their own beat, and without that beat, we fail as a whole. I had a great time.
Okay, that's what matters.
The energy when a person is leading as opposed to the energy when the team is leading itself is very different. And the strength of the whole team leading themselves, you can feel it in the room.
That's amazing.
We started off, and I really got a feeling that when we started off, people were pointing and looking at other people for direction. That's not happening right now. Everybody is like, we're all this thing moving together.
This show that we can't stop is actually one of the coolest things that could happen.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed it. You know, gave us cohesive and how to work together.
The big question, would you recommend this? And I guess part B, would you do it again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
It felt very nice feeling that beat and being a part.
I didn't want to stop.
I didn't
I
wanna stop.
didn't want to disconnect.
I would love to go back up there and do it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just be the beat and not listen to the crap in your head.
Yeah.
And plus, people have been drumming since, like, I mean, God,
Forever.
we're living in caves.
It feels authentic and like this is a passion from you, and that it feels important, almost like a life mission, a universal shift in the group, because there is like a sync that actually happens from person to person to person.
Yeah.
It's something about us all being at a central place with basically physical things in our hands to do an activity together as a group was pretty cool. I have to say that I loved it. I actually liked it. I mean, I thought I would like it, but like I really liked it. It was, you did a fantastic job.
Oh, yeah.
Because part of this experience for me was that initial confusion, that initial thought of,
This
what the
is
hell?
weird.
Because then I had that aha moment. The way you presented this today to us, it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of genius. I'm not a musician, and I struggled like Michelle did in certain areas, but I wasn't struggling with, I'm not a musician, I need to get my music correct. This was my part in the group. It's what my contribution to the group was, regardless of whether it was drumming or whatever. And I wanted to do what I could and do my part, because the group was depending on me to do my part so they can do their part.
Everybody realized that they could bring their individuality to this, but still keep what was making the team work.
You were just talking about losing the individuality and really paying attention and focus on the team sound, if you will. On the very last one, I caught myself watching my stick hit the drum, and I didn't want to do that anymore. I was losing the
Oh, sure.
momentum, the tempo, all of that. So I turned away from it so I couldn't see it, and I just listened to it when I was supposed to hit.
And it was
And it
still
felt
locked
better.
right in.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you got to experience both things. So you channeled into your individual output, and you saw how shallow of a version of the output that is. And then you moved out of that to the real output, which is the team output. The only output that counts from the team, I mean, even though individual output counts, the only thing that really counts is what are we doing as a team. That's why we're a team.
Well, the funny thing is that this is Sarah and Diane's first day here.
Oh, really? Awesome. So it was a combination stranger game.
Yeah.
Of course it
Could
is.
always help.
Yeah.
It's certainly not going to hurt.
It's not going to hurt.
Well, no.
And what, just a group consensus, what do you think the likelihood that in the future, if we did this, for even this team that's already really solid, that it might actually help?
It should help because it
Absolutely,
always,
it would
it
help.
sets you